Hi everyone, my name is Rainey Tebow. I am the Director of Communication for the Lamoille North Supervisory Union. Thank you for taking the time to be here to check out this video, which will be the first installment in a series of videos aimed at helping our parents and families become more familiar with Infinite Campus. As you may have seen in our communications leading up to the school year, Infinite Campus is our new student information system, and it's the place you'll find all of the important information you need on your students. Class schedules, grades, assignments, attendance, and more. Infinite Campus is also the system we use to send important information from our schools and school districts, communications to our parents and families across Lamoille North. With that, let's dive in. So there are multiple ways that you can log into your parent portal through Infinite Campus. You can head to your preferred web browser and search for Infinite Campus, which is what I've done here. If you do it this way, you're going to click this first tab here that says Parents and Students. From this screen, you will type in Lamoille North and then obviously search for Vermont. Click Search. You're going to hit Parents and Students and then select Parents here. You can also go to our Lamoille North District website. From here, you can hover over Community and slide down to Infinite Campus. Scroll down and you would be able to click this Campus Parent Login. When you do that, it will open a new web browser tab, which I've got here, and you would click Login. For these videos, we did create an imaginary parent for an imaginary student, but when I log in, you'll see that, and it'll give you a good sense of some of the navigation and features you have inside the system. So, clicking Login, that brings us to the home page within the portal here. As you can see, you've got some quick access information here. Your student is shown here in the upper left. You also can see the different schools that they are attending. For the sample student, we have them in a handful of different schools. So right now this student is attending the high school, the tech center, and the middle school. This is also where you're going to see assignments for your students. If you scroll down here, you can see the list of assignments that they have due, what's due today, what may be due tomorrow, and then any missing work that they may have. On the right side of your screen, you have this announcements box here. This is a place that district administrators or school administrators can come in and share important information, one with students, but then also two with you as the parents and families. Right here at the top, we've got a link to some of our bus routes, the welcome message that we've had here for parents and families, scrolling down some updates from the high school, etc. So those are all there. You've also got down below that quick links to our different school websites. Back on this side, you've got some other assignment information down below. On the left side of your screen, you've got a host of different options here. Again, quick link to your home screen. In this calendar tab, you can click here and then you can see your student schedules, school by school for each day of the calendar month. And then there's some other information here, our recent weather days, etc. So that's here. We can also slide over into the grades tab on the left side, and this will allow you to see your students' current progress. And this is by course and piece of work that they have there. You can search across quarter. Again, if they were a high school student and also enrolled at the tech center, you could tab over to the tech center here, see the classes that they're in, the work that they need to do, and where they currently stand. Sliding down to attendance, this is also where you'd see any absent or tardy days for them, again, across quarter and across some of their different classes. Dropping down, you can see their class schedule here. This lists the instructor information, the time of day, and the place that they need to be. So that's a quick look at the left side of the screen. If you slide back to your home screen, again, your students' information is here. You also, if you had multiple children in Lamoille North schools, you'd be able to tab between your different students here up this top right. You'd see multiple students on the drop down here. We want to take a moment to talk specifically about communication here in this first walkthrough video. So to click on this top right profile icon. You can click that and you'll get a drop down here. This is where you can look at some of your personal account settings, the language that you'd like to use, and you'll see in a second we're going to jump into communication. So I'm going to, for the moment, click language just to show this here. So choosing, we have this obviously auto faulted to English, but you can hit this drop down and there's a few different options here. So if I was a Spanish speaker and wanted the system to appear in Spanish, I could click this button and hit the save button down here at the bottom left. And you'll see if I do that, the system has now changed into Spanish. So again, you have that option here. I will revert back to English. Another quick tip, anytime you make a change anywhere within the system, make sure you scroll down and hit the save button. That will lock in any changes that you've made, and certainly want to make sure that is the case. So moving back up though, if we go settings, I want to specifically highlight contact preferences here. Contact preferences is one of two locations that you can use to update your phone numbers and your email addresses, and this is a really key step. This is critical to ensuring that you do receive all of the important school and district updates that we have to send. That includes school closures or delays due to weather. And since we're filming this first video in the winter months, definitely a key step to take as you create your parent portal account. This is also where, if I scroll down, this is where you have control over the preferences. I'm currently on the phone tab here, but this is where I can check on and off some different communication types that we have set in the system. So if I want to receive all general information from the school district or the school, I would click to have that box blue and activated. You can see some of the other options here. This is by your house phone. If I had a cell phone on file, I would need to do the same here. We really want to highlight that it's super important to have both general, at least general clicked, and also emergency for phone and email. Any of the mass communication or district-wide communications that we send to our parents and families across Lamoille North, if it is set specifically as a weather cancellation or school delay, those are coming through as emergency messages, which then just helps to overwrite some other features in the system to ensure that you get them. But to be able to get them, you do have to have this box checked. So please ensure that you have emergency checked for phone and email. This is also where you can choose to receive text messages. Our schools and district are working to do a better job of sending text messages, knowing those are a quick and easy way to get some important information. So very much encourage folks to tab those on as well. I would certainly hit general and also emergency, and those will come straight to your smartphone or device. Again, click save with any changes down below. If I hit the email tab, same situation here. I have the ability to come in and check these different categories on and off. If I want to make sure that I am receiving all of the attendance updates about my student or students, check that box on. If I want information from the teachers who also have access to send out information, you would click that box on there. So be sure to click save again. And granted, I didn't change any data, so I'll click one off. If I click save, you'll see that green box appear. I have now saved that information. Very key step in all of this, but make sure you always click save if you make a change on any of these screens. So with that, clicking back to the home page, I really appreciate all of you taking a few minutes to check out this first installment in a series of walkthrough videos, just helping folks to get a little bit more familiar with their parent portal and Infinite Campus. Again, the place where you're going to find all of the important information for your student, classes, grades, schedules, report cards. This is also the spot, as we just talked about, where you can set some of those communication and messaging preferences. So appreciate it. Please take some time to dive in, set the settings to really personalize the portal to your needs. If you have any other questions in the meantime, you can certainly check out our Infinite Campus webpage on our Lamoille North District website, www.lnsd.org, or please reach out to myself or anyone in IT with any other questions. Thanks so much, and we'll catch you in the next one.